Welcome everyone, ladies and gentlemen, here to Charlotte Motor Speedway, getting ready before the last race, before the All-Star Race weekend taking place at Coca-Cola Super Speedway. Let's get down to your starting lineup here for the Coca-Cola 600. On the pole, we have Scott Roush. Next to him, Audrey Baranowskis. Third, RJ Bishop. Fourth, Cole Deaver. Fifth, Connor Meyer. Sixth, Quentin Moore. Seventh, Brian James. Eighth, Sky Commons. Ninth, Alex Ferrani, playing top 10. Is James Ellison. Here's the rest of your starting line from 11th and 12th on back. And I thought I got the racing line off. Apologies, I will fix that before the green flag. Here we go. Here's just your starting lineup from 11th and 12th on back. And on the final row, Sam Oskin and Zach Flickinger. So Scott Roush going to lead the field down here. Coming in here for 51 laps of action. Hometown heroes for this race weekend. I'm just checking here, and no hometown heroes. I guess the closest one would be Jessica Shelton. Points coming into this race, Phil Parker having the point lead over Quentin Moore. Then you got Benjamin Miles, Seth Cole, Brian James, Zach Flickinger, James Ellison, Scott Roush, Nicky Martinez, and Amanda Evans. That will complete the technical top 10, in the points. Wow, cannot even speak. And, of course, it would pause like that. Okay, my apologies, folks. Here's command.
Drivers, start your engines.
As you see the pace car roaming on by. Let the field roam on down. There goes your field roaming on by. Who's going to make the All-Star race? You're going to find out in moments. And here we go. 51 laps. Green flag. We're underway here at Charlotte. Scott Roush in car number 60 is going to come off turn number 4, and he's going to lead the first lap of tonight's race here at Charlotte for the Coca-Cola 600. And here comes RJ Bishop in the 98 looking for his second win of the year. Caution was out already, but nope, it's just the lights of blending in with the wall there. Now RJ is going to need a lot of insurance if he does get a second win. But we do know he'll be in the All-Star race at Coca-Cola because of his win at Canadian Tire. Cole Deaver in the 3. There he is. Moore just lost 4th to Audrey Baranowskis. And now Commons looking for 5th. Now Commons already has a couple wins under his name this year. But he's been a little inconsistent. In case you're wondering about those wins Sky Commons has had, he's got 3. He won at Michigan. He won at Champs-Élysées. And he won at Dubai. So that Albertsons Mercedes needs a very good run just to get himself into the top 10 points. Now, right now, Commons does have wildcard spot number 1. And And those drivers with 2 wins, hell, even 1 win, they need those drivers to get into the top 10 in points just so they can have a chance for those drivers with the 1 win to get into the chase. Now Comets looking for 4th on RJ Bishop in that Kroger Mercedes. He's going to get it. And now Brian James in the 94. Right now, him and Martinez, they're going to be the front people to lead them out for Archangel Racing. And more. Having a little bit of a small slump there, I guess you could say, being a part of Johanna Atwood Motorsports. Has yet to win this season. And Alex Ferranti running 1 more race in that Exalta Chevrolet there. There's Amanda Evans. Even though with the issue with the Cody Smart ordeal that's being affected, Amanda is currently listed as 11th in the points, but in the technicality because of the Cody Smart rule, she is now 10th in the points. A lot of pressure on her. James Ellis and Connor Meyer just to get some good runs. There's Jesse Turner in the 78. And that Aflac Mercedes, who's really been that driver that really needs to prove he's got what it takes to win. What about Phil Parker in the 29, who's won the last 2 races? Had yet to talk about him. Last scored in 26. His sights are set on Nicky Martinez, trying to make sure Levi McIntyre doesn't make a move to the inside line. Can't seem to do it. That Camping World Toyota, not a good qualifying effort there for that 29 team, but you can see these drivers are definitely separated. It's going to be a lot of strategy throughout this race. James Qualls definitely having the championship hangover for sure. Still. Right now in the top 20 is that 70 car. His goal, trying to get around Kyle Matthews and trying to avoid Trent Dunham, who's currently in that 20th position. Also a couple of patriotic schemes there. Zachary Fitzwater in the 5. In that Crowley Foods Filter Time Unites Chevrolet. Going underneath Joshua Osborne for position. Qualls also going underneath Kyle Matthews, trying to join Joshua Osborne. And now Qualls almost been about 3 wide with his own teammate there on Brett Pritchard in the 54. See that back straight there. The outside line is getting a little bit of momentum there. Osborne kind of slipped off the corner there. And Qualls trying to take advantage. Qualls is trying to show why he's a Season 8 champion there. Trying to make some passes. Fitzwater trying to get his sights set on Jessica Shelton there. Jesse Turner starting to slip a little bit in the 78. And now Shelton now low over the back bumper of that Aflac Mercedes. Benjamin Thomas closing in on the top 10. Got around Turner. His sights are set next on Alex Ferranti. And then Connor Meyer, his teammate. But it's all Scott Roush. Audra Baranowskis now underneath Cole Deaver for 2nd. And Quentin Moore going to follow for 3rd. Now remember, Moore was a part of the Evans Gardner camp. And he had a really good season last season, but right now, if you look very carefully at the drivers who have won this season, neither Quentin Moore or Evans Gardner have yet to win this season. And now Moore looking for 2nd, and now insult to injury. Here comes Moore for the lead, comes the 89. Quentin Moore, here comes that 89 car. The Racing with Jesus Spectra Forum Chevrolet trying to get around Scott Roush. And he's got it. New leader, Quentin Moore in the 89. Baranowskis now looking for 2nd on Roush. Here comes Ellison now looking for 4th on Deaver. I'll tell you what, sophomore season, James Ellison, he's been looking very impressive there. In that 0-3 car. He continues the show. Now Baranowskis starting to peek at Quentin Moore for that lead. Is that Delta Chevrolet? Oh man, Baranowskis checked up right there from Quentin Moore. It looks like Moore's going to be able to at least lead some laps. Ellison now looking for third on Scott Roush. Don't look now, folks. Scott Commons on the charge. If he can get his 4th win of the year, they'll be tied for a record season high. It'll be the quickest out of any driver. The only driver we've ever had to win 4 races in 1 year was Mason Powers, all the way back in season 3. Ever since then, he had not been the same. And keep in mind, he was a rookie during that time. But RJ Bishop says not so fast. He's looking underneath Commons for position. That's for the 6th position right there, is that 98 car. And remember, Commons and Bishop both running Mercedes, so you can see who's really been taking effect. Scott Roush back on the attack, getting around Audrey Baranowskis for 3rd. James Ellison now may be in trouble for 2nd. Here comes Deaver now for 4th. And now that's going to allow Sky Commons in the 17 to get to the 46 quarter panel. Roush goes underneath Ellison for 2nd. And now a battle for 3rd ensuing between Deaver and Ellison. Right now, Thomas, we just got word he got around Connor Meyer earlier. Ferranti got around him. Now Zachary Fitzwater. And Turner was gonna. He checked up on that middle line there. That checked up also Jessica Shelton, the 0-2. Now Shelton. Oh, man, she checked up Brett Pritchard big time. She looked like she was going to make a move on Turner. And she definitely messed up on the corner. There's Martinez in the 23, right now 22nd. Eyes on her. Quick look at Phil Parker. He just got passed by Jack Halleck in the 97. Not a good qualifying effort for the Old Spice Toyota. This is where you're going to see the tire wear starting to kick on in. Whoever's been saving their tires the most are really going to take full advantage there. JT Bryant, who's been having a very miserable season, that 22 car. Oh man, you see Phil Parker, he was trying to make a move on that inside line. He couldn't make the move on Halleck, and that 29 car continues to slip. Now Bryant trying to make a move on Phil Parker. And now Bryant getting that position there. Same with Adam Garcia. You don't want to be in the inside line of 1 and 2 once that tire wear starts to kick on in. Man, and one driver really slow. Zach Blickers, he may be down a cylinder in that Brant Exalta Chevrolet there. Holy cow, that car is off the pace. And could get reeled in by Scott Roush in the 60. Big misstep for the Team Flick car there. Don't look now, folks. Benjamin Thomas in the 15 has been on the charge. He's been slowly picking apart the field. Brian James has been slipping back a little bit. Is now just, well, I thought he was outside the top 10, but actually in the pivotal 10th position. And Thomas now starting to look underneath on RJ Bishop. He's peeking in that DoorDash Toyota. And here comes the rookie. To the inside. No problem whatsoever. Benjamin Thomas, man on a mission. Brian James had the fastest lap earlier with a 38.55. But right now, Thomas, he definitely has the strongest car today. Ooh, man, Shelton trying to make a move on Ferranti. Couldn't seem to do it. See, James now trying to work on Amanda Evans. That's for 9th. That Wegmans Toyota. Yeah, you definitely want to be in the inside on 3 and 4. That's a lot of good momentum right there. And now, Jessica Shelton now also trying to be on the charge. That's for 10th. Oh, man, Evans almost got into the 0-2 there. And Shelton now in the 10th position. Roush has retaken the lead in that 60 car. Quentin Moore, Audrey Baranowskis, second and third. Ellison, oh man, messed up on that corner a little bit, and that also messed up Cole Deaver a bit too, and now they're catching up to Zach Flickinger in the 9. Man, I guarantee he's not going to be too happy about what happened there. The champion. Not what he expected. This is actually the first time we're seeing this scheme too, and not a good start to say the least. Moore trying to find a way to get around the 9 car. That checked him up, and that brought Audrey Baranowskis, Scott Roush, all right within the back bumper, all trying to figure out who's going to make the move. Baranowskis now going for the lead. It's the 46. Using the 9 car of Zach Flickinger as a pick, and will get around Quentin Moore for the lead. Oh man, what a move by Baranowski's. Got a full head of steam on that one. And Deaver, I think, is coming down pit road. Or never mind, I thought he did, but just lost some momentum. And Thomas, look at the 15, is almost in the top 5. Look at him go. Man, Benjamin Thomas is a man on a mission tonight. And now Deaver looking underneath as the 3 car. Jessica Shelton also getting into the picture. Quentin Moore's just stuck behind the 9 car. And Thomas getting around Quentin Moore. Look at the DoorDash Toyota. Cole Deaver now. Jessica Shelton. All getting around Zach Flickinger. Moore's probably screaming at Flick to get out of the way. Oh man, Moore just can't get out of that high line. To get around Flickinger. Brian James just got around him. And now Moore finally going to get around Zach Flickinger there. Man, Moore definitely not going to be happy with that 9 car after this race. Oh man, they're going to try to put him 3 wide? Almost. We say green now. Thomas looking underneath Commons. That's for 4th. And the DoorDash Toyota 3 spots away for that lead. Currently occupied by Audrey Baranowskis. Seth Cole in the rear of the field as well, with both the AutoZone cars of Benjamin Miles and Sam Oskin. Diego Yepes in the rear of the field. Jeffrey Finguy, Allison Rain. Oh my word, Phil Parker. 35th at the line last time by, struggling. Adam Garcia also in the rear of the field. Now Thomas has a rear decklet full of Cole Deaver all over his back bumper. And Skycom is Jessica Shelton. Now they're going to make a move on Cole Deaver, the 3. Look at the move by Commons, but they're going to come down pit road, I think. Yes, indeed the case. Pit stops underway. Deaver and Shelton are going to stay out, as well as Amanda Evans. I think some contact came around pit road, not too sure. Oh yeah, JT Bryant's a lot of damage on the 22. Zach Flickinger also went down in the 9. Phil Parker have damage? No, he don't. You'll see on JT Bryant's car, he's got a lot of front-end damage. Nicky Martinez has some left side damage as well. There's Bryant. That car just battered, and I think he's going to be out of the race, or he's going to continue. Oh boy, that thing's going to be off the pace. Audrey Baranowski is first off pit road. Looks like James Ellison, maybe second? No, Scott Roush. Ed Ellison and Benjamin Thomas. What a stop for him. Look who also got a good pit stop. Zachary Fitzwater in the 5 car. Oh, and Garcia made some contact with JT Bryant. Garcia was just trying to get in his pit box, and oh man, he flat out missed the stall. And he's going to be towed. Adam Garcia with more issues in that 6 car. And they're going to be repairing some damage to Nicky Martinez's 23 car there. Holy cow. Looks Looks like Bryant's going to continue. Audrey Baranowski is going to be taking over as the lead there after that cycle. Oh, trouble! Sam Oskin, Alex Train, Diego Yepes. Caution will wait for the first time. The leaders are approaching, and oh my! Oh, and there's a calamity ensuing in 3 and 4, and they're trying to figure it out. Phil Parker's a lap down. Jeffrey Finguy is going to be put a lap down. There's the caution. Holy cow, what the heck even happened? Some of these guys are trying to get around the pace car, and they can't do it yet. Trent Dunham and some other drivers are doing it now. Some of these guys can't get around for whatever reason. I think is Dylan Thoreau got ahead of him or something? I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think that was the case. They were trying to get around Thoreau, and they weren't doing it, so. But 33rd on back, all a lap down. And more damage to Diego Yepes in the 59. Sam Oskin with some rear end damage. Amanda Evans. Oh, she must have ran into Oskin the 63. Oh, that is a tough blow for the driver that is 10th in the points. That was the last thing that Evans Gardner needed, let alone Amanda Evans. She's going to stay out on the course, but that's going to really affect her car. Caution's out for the first time tonight. Baranowski leads. Let's take a look at ourselves our first yellow flag here at Charlotte. All right, and here's a look what's going to not bring out the caution, but what's going to help bring out the caution. Levi McIntyre trying to get down pit road, and tell you what, Aaron Douglas actually was one of those cars that actually got into the 99, sent him up the course. Nicky Martinez got into the 99. This did not bring out the caution. I'm actually very amazed it didn't. And then Bryant, nowhere to go for that 22 car. And, oh, wow, Adam Garcia, Jesse Turner, no idea how they missed that. Now, again, that did not bring out the caution. Caused a lot of calamity because of that ordeal. Bryant misses pit stop. We fast forward a bit. And keep an eye on McIntyre. Remember, he's getting service done. They tore off the bumper. Now, watch very carefully. Now, as he's leaving pit road, watch this little thing here. Yeah, you see that right there? That's a blown motor right there. And then the smoke is gone, so that looks like a transmission issue to say the least. And now he's holding up a whole bunch of drivers in the process. Trent Dunham, Dylan Potinos, they're trying to get around the 99. And for whatever reason, McIntyre just goes up on the course like he's going to continue. Because it stacks up the whole field. Jeffrey Finguy goes into Phil Parker. And then Alex Drayton, Sam Oz can get into him. Diego Yepes could not slow down, and the leaders somehow did not get into him there. And all these guys trying to get around McIntyre, they got put a lap down. And I'll tell you, the one driver who got very lucky out of all that there was Ramia Fisher, Baranowski's teammate there. Very wisely went to the high line, and Baranowski did not put him a lap down, but wow. That is a strange accident taking place, all because Levi McIntyre had a transmission issue, to say the least. Caution's out. Take it back to the green. All right, welcome back. Baranowski's out in front as we're lap 35 of 51. Levi McIntyre actually had a piston issue, and Fitzwater had a piston issue as well. Fitzwater had a good stop, and he's out of the race. Oh my goodness gracious. Who poured the alcohol in the pistons? Now there's a whole bunch of drivers a lap down. Adam Garcia is 2 laps down, and from lap down is 32nd on down to 39. Let's get your drivers on the lead lap and your top 10 run down. It's Audrey Baranowski, James Ellison, Scott Roush, Benjamin Thomas, Quentin Moore, Brian James. Oh, that must have been just recent too, actually. Sky Commons in 5th, Quentin Moore 6th, 7th is Brian James, 8th is Amanda Evans, 9th is Alex Ron. If we get to top 10, it's Cole D. Remember, Evans has that front end damage. Lap down is Diego Yepes, Zach Flickinger, Adam Garcia's 2 laps down, Seth Cole, Sam Oskin, who's got that rear end damage, Alex Drayton, Dylan Pote, Phil Parker, and Jeffrey Finguy. Green flag back underway here at Charlotte. Oh, Scott Roush did not get going on the restart there. Eyes will definitely be on Amanda Evans in that 65. And already the cars that are up to speed on the lead lap, they're trying to make sure they get back on the lead lap the hard way. Jeffrey Finguy now got his lap back. Phil Parker trying to do the same. And as of right now, they have. Oh man, Baranowskis messed up the corner right there. And I guarantee you this is where the caution really would come in handy. Now Delapote, wow, Baranowskis made some contact with the 31. Somehow they kept it together there. Baranowskis goes way up the course. Now they're trying to run away from the 46 car. Ellison all over the back bumper of Baranowskis. Ellison in the 03. Now right within the back bumper, striking distance there is the 03 and the 46. Thomas going up the course, and now Seth Cole, the lap car, trying to get around him. Holy mumbo jumbo. Actually, right now in the top 10 is Joshua Osborne in the 27. Deaver is stuck behind the 9 car and can't get around him. He still can't get around him. Finally, now will do so. Remember, that 9 car is a cylinder that's down. You just can't get out of the way. Wow, Deaver literally shoved him out of the way. Now Bishop, Matthews, and James, or I'm sorry, not James, Jack Halleck. And many others trying to get around that 9 car. I'm amazed Bryant, they beat the hood down and they got him aerially fixed there, but he's in the rear of the pack. Allison Rain, last car in the tail end of the pack in 31st. And now Baranowski's putting Phil Parker back a lap down. This has been a rough night for that 29 team. They will definitely not be a 3-time winner in a row, but kudos to the Camping World Toyota. Good effort as Scott Roush has gotten around James Ellison for that 2nd position. And now some cars that are on the lead lap trying to get back in the hard way of that battle. Seth Cole's trying to get back on the lead lap as well, but right now, no dice. Now Roush working on Phil Parker. Here comes Comets in the 17. I don't know, folks. We may see some history tonight. And if Comets can get 4 wins before the All-Star break, that will be a new record to say the least. Ooh, Seth Cole made a little contact with Benjamin Thomas. Somehow they hang on. And the caution, I think, is out. Caution's out. Jesse Turner's around on the front straight. And this may be a lucky break for Dylan Pote and Jeffrey Finguy, but I think as we're getting close to, or actually we're going to be 10 to go at the line, I don't think they'll be on the tail end of the pack there. Not too sure. But Baranowskis will still lead the field down. Pote and Finguy back on the lead lap. We'll see what the NRSL will do here. I think they'll let Pote and Finguy on by, and that is indeed the case. Wow, what a lucky break for those 2 drivers. And if you're named Phil Parker, you gotta be kicking yourself there. Had a chance to stay on the lead lap, and unfortunately gets the whammy. Looks like for the most part, Amanda Evans with that front end damage, she's kept herself up at speed there, but somehow in the 10th position. Joshua Osborne, how about that 27 team? Right now in the 7th position. What a night they're having, to say the least. So trouble is out for Jesse Turner in the 78. We'll see what happened to him in just a minute. Ravi Fisher also has some front end damage in the 11. Not too sure who he ran into there. May have been the 78. Jack Halleck, what a rebound for that 97 team. Up in the 16th there. Caution's out. Leader is Audrey Baranowskis. Let's take it back to take a look at our 2nd caution of the night here at Charlotte. Well, Zach Flickinger's been having a very rough night altogether. You can see he's been causing issues left and right. Turner was actually having a little bit of a challenge from Cody Lamas as he was also trying to get around the 9 car. Flickinger actually got off the wall there. Turner got into him on the left side right there. And he's going to spin out the 9, and then Turner doesn't see Cody. And around goes the 48. Flickinger has a very nice save. Cody Lamas has a very nice save as well. There's where Fisher gets his damage. And that's what look to bring ourselves our second caution here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Caution's out. Take it back to the green. Well, we're getting close to the closing stages, folks. You thought it was going to be all strategy and no BS. Well, you're sadly mistaken. Audrey Baranowski's out in front. Nobody is out of the race after that incident. And we mentioned about Dylan Potey and Jeffrey Finguy back in the lead lap. There they are, tail end of the field. Baranowski's out in front, second. Scott Roush, great car all night as the pole sitter, trying to get a win. Close out on that chapter. Third, Sky Comets looking for his 4th win of the season. That'd be tying the record there. James Ellison in 4th. They're probably the 4th with the best chance of winning tonight's race. 5th is Quentin Moore. 6th is Benjamin Thomas. 7th, got to go all the way back to where Joshua Osborne's at. 8th is Brian James. 9th is Brett Pritchard, completed top 10. Amanda Evans in car 65. Pace cars down pit road. 6 laps to go. Green flag back underway for Audrey Baranowskis, who did not get going on the restart. And Scott Roush now making a move to the inside for the lead. Oh, man, that 46 team's got to be kicking themselves. Scott Roush, new leader. Roush timed the restart, and now the Roush Ford out in front. Comets making a dive for second. That was a little bold there by the 17. Not enough gas there. And Ellison was trying to block Phil Parker just so he can try to make sure he stays up there with Sky Comets and others. And if you're Quentin Moore, I would try to do the best I can to shove these lap cars out of the way. Caution comes out now. Race will end under yellow. Tell you what, Moore and Thomas, do not count out these drivers there. They're definitely staying within the front of the pack. And Osborne trying to hang on for a top 10 finish, as too is Amanda Evans. Some of these guys trying really hard to get after the 65 with that front end damage, but they're not giving up without a fight. Baranowski's not giving up. Look at this, Seth Cole and Quentin Moore have gotten around James Ellison. Moore, that's for 4th. 3 to go at the line for Scott Roush and Audrey Baranowskis. Man, Seth Cole is playing spoiler. He does not care. He wants to get back on the lead lap, and he does not care at all. Now he's going to go around Sky Comets, and it's going to help bring along Quentin Moore in 89. Moore is being guided by Seth Cole to get his positions. The Buy Chevrolet just get around the cars in the lead lap. He don't even care. Oh, he tried to make a move on Baranowskis. Couldn't do it. 2 to go at the line for Scott Roush and Audrey Baranowskis. Moore was hoping that Seth was going to get around both those cars. Can't seem to do it. White flag at the line. Final lap for Scott Roush. Roush trying to hold off Baranowski as best as possible, who's lost a little momentum from the 60, and here comes Seth Cole looking underneath. White flag, final lap for Scott Roush. That was the last thing Baranowski needed at all. Unless that 07 gets underneath the 60, I don't know what to expect. Oh man, Seth Cole may play a little spoiler here. Will be enough time. It won't even matter. Coming up the final corner, Scott Roush in his farewell season. He's going to see the checker flag in hand, and Roush wins the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte. What a crazy finish. Those lap cars played in a factor, and Seth Cole played major spoiler in tonight's race. But Scott Roush getting a huge win in that 60 team. Finguy Pastrami Racing. A lot of question marks going on into the future next season. Will they stay as a 2-car team? Will they downgrade to a 1-car team? Time will tell, but Roush at least will get a win this season. Here's your full finishing results as Qual's got some damage in the 70 car. Same with Jesse Turner. They probably went down into turn 3 and plowed into each other, but they still finished the race. Roush with the win. Baranowski 2nd. Quentin Moore got 3rd. Sky Commons 4th. James Ellison 5th. Benjamin Thomas in 6th. Brett Pritchard 7th. Brian James 8th. Joshua Osborne hangs on for that 9th place finish there. And Amanda Evans also keeps alive at the top 10 run there. Great job by both of those drivers. Here's the rest of your full finisher results here. As you can see, 33 cars finished the race on the lead lap. 34th on down. Lapped and 41st and 42nd out of the race with piston issues. Thank you guys for watching. If you like, be sure to get a like, comment, thoughts on the NRSL here. Subscribe, be part of that channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Any future uploads. Until then, thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys for the All-Star Race at Coca-Cola Super Speedway. Until then, it's your boy DeYoung signing off. Congrats to Scott Roush winning the Coca-Cola 600 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Until then, goodbye, everybody. Here come the points.